You guys.
Go.
Give me a picture of you. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's on.
I know where it
You
has.
don't have to, you know, yeah, if you want.
I could, but. Video is off.
Thanks. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start this administrative review meeting, August 2nd, 2023. The first thing on the agenda is approval for the minutes from July 19th. And so looked through those and approved those minutes as prepared. And we will go to the second part of this meeting, which is item number 2, administrative items. First item on the agenda, LBW 060923, request for final approval of Walter House Subdivision, 1-lot subdivision in the A2 zone. Tammy, looks like you're presenting that one.
Yes. This is a request for final approval of a 1-lot subdivision located at 650 North, 5500 West in Ogden. This is in the A2 zone. The applicant is requesting approval of a 2-acre lot in this subdivision with the remainder parcel of 5.44 acres. There is an existing residence on this proposed lot, and so we have waived the requirement, the usual requirement of feasibility and will serve letters from water and sewer. In looking at the A2 zone, minimum area and width requirements are 40,000 square feet and 150 feet in width for residential use. This exceeds that both in area and in width. There was nothing that really stood out. The requested changes from the Weaver County Surveyor's Office, Weaver County Engineering, are just some minor changes to the plat. And so planning staff would recommend approval of this subdivision subject to all review agency requirements and based on the findings outlined in the staff report. There is some road dedication, by the way, along 5500 West with this.
Is there any request for or any requirement for the owner to do a deferral agreement on that highway?
For engineering, yeah.
And it's pretty close to being able to be printed out.
We haven't received an updated plat based on review agency requirements, so your engineer will need to upload a new plat based on comments from the surveyor and engineer's office. And then we can review that before it goes to print.
Okay. I don't see anyone here from the public, but I know that Mr. Hansen's here. Would you like anything to say? Do you like to say anything about this subdivision today?
Sooner the better. Been waiting for this, all the little things that come up that have to be fixed. So I've started this in May, anticipated something in June. Here we are in August, so at least it's getting done.
Okay.
Oh, when does the parcel number get applied to it?
So it receives a new parcel number the moment it records, and the recorder's office will give that to you when you go to record.
So once the new plat comes in, then it'll be recorded.
Once you go upstairs to record the plat, then it gets assigned a new parcel number. However, for tax purposes, that new parcel number doesn't come into effect until after January 1st of next year.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get the sequence of events. So when my engineer redoes the plat, then you'll get the plat, approve it. And then do I get it or do you record it or how does it get recorded?
So typical kind of sequence of events, your engineer will look at all of the comments. He'll update the plat based on all of the comments. He'll upload it in the Frontier. We will all review it again, make sure it meets all of our requirements. And once everyone's given the thumbs up, we'll have it printed up. And either you or your engineer can come in and file the record of survey. And then eventually, once we have all the signatures on the Mylar, record them in.
You have some kind of time frame on that process.
Frankly, the ball is in your court. We need your engineer to get us into plat, so I couldn't give you a ballpark.
Okay, well, I'll call him.
Okay.
As soon as we Get out of here. New plat, updated plat, and it puts it on Frontier, everybody reviews it. Once it's all reviews and signed, somebody signs the Mylar. And then do I get that Mylar and take it up, record it, or? What do
Yeah,
I-
you'll contact me, we'll make an appointment to take it up to the recorder's office and record it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I get straight the process and where I need to be at what time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I got that. Once we got it recorded, then I'll get a number and,
Mhm.
because I need the number to make a sell.
Yeah.
Okay. We forgot everything else ready.
I will go ahead and approve the subdivision as presented by Tammy today and as shown in the staff report. Go to the next item here, design review for a sprung structure and 2 replacement surface lifts. For beginner skier experience at Powder Mountain, and we're also presenting this one.
I am, yeah. This is located at 6580 North Powder Mountain Road in Eden. It's on the west side of Powder Mountain Road where their ski school is currently. There are 2 structures that sit there. They have had a growth in their clientele, and so they're looking to remove both of the existing structures, replace it with a 3,600 square foot sprung structure. The intent is to have it there for about 3 years before they put up something more permanent. And then they're looking at updating their existing surface lifts. I think they want to do some grading first to kind of even out those slopes and make it a little bit better for the ski school and easier to install those, and then they'll replace those surface lifts. Existing parking is already to the north of this, and planning hasn't required any changes to their parking or access. There's a provision in land use code that allows for that allows the applicant to not have to do hard surface parking at that elevation where it's a seasonal use. And so they'll continue the use of their existing gravel parking lot off of Powder Mountain Road. Total disturbance area for this project is 0.85 acres. As it's less than an acre, that's what allows it to be approved administratively via the plan.
You can leave if you want to leave.
I think I'll leave. Thank you.
They're not proposing any additional signage. There's no landscaping for the site, nor do they necessarily need landscaping. They're looking at putting everything pretty much in the same place where the existing structures and improvements already are. Weaver Fire District has uploaded a review. They've requested a hydrant nearby. And so staff would recommend approval of this based on all review agency requirements, including fire's requirement for a particular type of sprinkler system within this structure, as well as installation of a new hydrant. And that any review amendments, any design review amendments, any proposed expansions or additions have to go through a design review amendment process. Based on the findings in the staff report, we would recommend approval of this.
Cool. I just assume that the fire district is going to enforce all their requirements through like a building permit? Is that kind of what you expect?
That's my understanding.
Because I know in the past at Powder Mountain, they've kind of expressed to us that they've had some concerns about enforcing their rules, but if there is going to be a building permit, that would be the chance that they have to look at that, so. Cool. Any outstanding conditions or anything else you're waiting on?
No,
Okay.
no.
Having looked at the proposal and seeing what is being proposed and looking at the staff report, I will go ahead and approve of DR 2023-06 based on the staff report and the findings in that. And it looks like that is all we have on the agenda. So we'll go ahead and adjourn this meeting.